Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
Good morning everyone, how's it going? And welcome back to another video. And today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing another matchday vlog. It's the first one of 2026 and there's a pretty big story behind it for myself personally. My cat's just chilling over there and my other one just around here. Anyway, today I'm going to be playing against my old team, which is Hallsville United. I played for them last year in the under-19s tournament, and I played for them since February last year, right through February to October pretty much, where I was a part of their CCL squad for a little bit and played for their 64s a little bit as well. And this year I've moved clubs, which I'll be honest, it wasn't on my own terms. I got a call from the director of football at Hallsville at the start of the year and said, basically, you're not good enough, you gotta go elsewhere, which was a hard pill to swallow, but I've moved on and I'm playing for FC20 now. We haven't had the best start to the season, so it would be the perfect day today to get our first 3 points of the season against my old team. I'm gonna try my best. It'll be great to see some of my mates there. I know Hunter, I've already spoken to if you're watching this. Hey mate, how you going? And yeah, seeing lots of my mates will be really cool. So yeah, I'm absolutely excited for it. This morning I'm just starting with some grounding, because I'm getting my bare feet in the grass and stuff, you know, as I normally do. Trying to get my eyes on the sunrise, although there's not much of a sunrise today. It's quite cloudy, but yeah, still the habits stay the same, you know. And yeah, just getting my bare feet in the grass, doing some grounding before I do before I get all my stuff ready, really. So yeah, welcome to my first match day in the life of the year, and hopefully at the end of it I can get cut out, but hopefully at the end of it I can bring you a positive result. Alright, it's getting to that point now in the morning where I'm going to show you some of the behind the scenes stuff that I do before I head out to a game. So one of the things that my brother brought home from the UK was this boot warmer, which I think is really cool. And right now my boots have been outside drying after I gave them a clean on Thursday night, so they're quite cold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my boots on here. Alrighty, hopefully you can do that alright. So I'm going to prop my boots up onto this boot warmer, like so. So I've got one there, and then one on the other side. And I'm just going to turn it on. Like that, and that's on, 48 degrees. And it's going to be warming them up. So basically when I go to put them on for my warm up, when I head to Avonhead, it's going to be super warm, so I put my feet and I'll just slide my feet right into them. I've also got some wrist tape and my mini shin pads here if I decide to wear wrist tape, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, the next clip will be me with all my gear together, showing you what I pack in my pre-match bag. Alrighty, I've got all of the gear that I'm going to be taking to my game today laid out on the floor, so I'll pan it around. So I've got my bag that I'm going to be taking, obviously. Got my towel and some soap and stuff and hair stuff for the shower afterwards. We've got obviously my grip socks, my undershirt thermal, my jacket for afterwards. Got my speaker, obviously I'll be on the tunes. I'm on the tunes most matches, I think, so it's a bit of pressure there, but I think I've cultivated a good enough playlist to get the boys hyped. I've got my drink bottle, obviously, deodorant. I've got this wee ball as well, which is used for muscle relaxation, you know, when you put it on the ball of your feet, and yeah, it can release some tension in your feet, which is good. And I've got my journal, of course, and my pen, so if I have any after-match thoughts, I'll be noting them down. And of course, yeah, my mini shin pads and wrist tape. So yeah, that's everything. I'm about to head off now very shortly. I'm absolutely excited. Words can't describe how much this game means to me, but I'm also not going to be attached to the outcome, you know. I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. I'm going to be present. I'm going to enjoy seeing my mates again that play for Hallsville. And yeah, I'm going to do everything I can to ensure that we get the 3 points today. Regardless of how it goes though, I'm going to enjoy it. Also, don't worry, I haven't forgotten these. Most important thing, they've been nice and warm now though, because I've been on this boot warmer for about 20 minutes, half an hour. Turn that off. Yeah, put them in the bag. Arsenal, come on. Hopefully we can win the Champions League and Premier League double. What season that would be. So yeah, I'm going to head off now, and the next clip will be me probably at Evenhead Park.
I woke up this morning smiling, haters trying to bring me down, I don't know why. Niggas out here to the floor trying to keep it on the low before they did it on the slide. Stepped to the front with a bottle of Henny and the crow and I did it for the vibe. Push back and I did it with the guys, done it with the cream bro, did it with the rice. Done it with the text bro, done it with the rest, so I never wanna dream and I did it with the life. Little man, you don't wanna live this life.
To my goal! Yes, X. Just 2 seconds. Oh, Michael. You should get a photo of leaving in 12.
Alrighty, obviously it's a few hours later after the game, and you may be able to tell by the tone of my voice it didn't go as planned. We unfortunately lost 6-3, and I felt there were definitely moments where we could have gone on to get a better result, especially in the first half. We recovered quite well from going 1-0 down, and we equalised pretty soon after. Then they took the lead again to make it 2-1. Then Justin scored a brilliant goal to make it 2-2. But unfortunately, we sort of lost our way a little bit. We kept playing out, and unfortunately, we couldn't deal with Hull's high press. So they ended up scoring 2 goals before half-time. So it was 4-2 at half-time. I came off at half-time to have a break, and by the time we went back on, it was 6-3. I don't know what happened, man. So many goals flying in. We conceded 2 goals, so it was 6-2. Then we pulled them back to make it 6-3. And I came on, tried to make some things happen. But yeah, in the end it was too little too late, unfortunately. And we were made to rue our defensive mistakes. But all in all, I think it's a pretty respectable performance. Obviously 6-3 it's never nice conceding 6 goals. But the fact we scored 3, and if I take into account the level of our team and the caliber of our opponents, it was alright. You know, obviously I'm not happy that we lost 6-3. Of course I want to win. I do every week. So now moving forward, we've got UFC Thursday next week. So hopefully that will be a better result. We haven't won yet, and we're approaching the middle of May. So yeah, it's not been the best start to the season at all by any means. But hopefully we can bounce back in the coming weeks. Unfortunately, there was no video for today's game, so I can't show you any of the good highlights that I did or any of the goals or anything. But yeah, I had one moment in the first half, which was probably my best moment of the game, where I had this wee touch at the top of the 18-yard box, avoided this defender's challenge, and then took this shot from, I was on like the right side of the 18-yard box, like the D, and Nathan got done really well. Fair play to him, and made a great save. But yeah, I sort of tried to go bottom left, and I drilled it, and it bounced a little bit, and I thought it was looking pretty good to go in, but out of nowhere, man, Nathan saved it. Not an ideal way to return to playing against Horswell. Obviously, a lot of them are still my good mates. I don't really speak to many of them anymore, but you know, a lot of them are still distant good mates of mine. Like, they're good people. So it was tough, especially at the start before I'd even gone to the training rooms. I just saw all my old mates I was in the same team as last year, and it felt really weird because it's like I was so used to just getting to know them and stuff and being part of their team, and then I was dapping them up and talking to them and remembering that I'm actually in their team anymore. So it was pretty strange, but obviously that's how it's played out this year. Wish them all the best for the rest of the season though. Don't wish anything bad on them. They're looking good for that top 4, top 3. So yeah, for me personally, I thought It was an alright game. I don't really get involved that often, unfortunately. It's been a bit of a theme over the past couple of weeks. Against Coastal, against the Kashmir Jets, and now against Hawesville. I just haven't got involved enough, to be honest. I haven't taken enough shots, haven't utilised my time on the ball well enough. I was getting dispossessed too easily today. But hey, these are all work-ons for next week. It is very tough to keep going and stay motivated because we've lost 6 out of 6 to start the season, which is obviously horrendous form. But more than that, it just damages the confidence of the team and the morale. So hopefully we can bounce back, and we just need some points on the board. Once we get points on the board, we get a bit of momentum and a bit of self-belief back. So we're in a pretty dire situation right now, but hopefully in the coming weeks we may be able to pick up our first points of the season. Might see you next weekend or the weekend after, hopefully when I can get access to a VO. Whether Parklands will have one, I'm not sure, but if not, our first team will have one. We play them in 3 weeks' time. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this wee behind the scenes video. I mean, didn't get any footage. My friend Millie, she took a few videos of us, but yeah, got a few photos of Minecraft after the game, but yeah, obviously not the result we were after. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.